It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the 66ers and the Thunder. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Bruce Cartwright, a Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping into the box, McGee. He will lead this one off today. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Blackwell. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Blackwell has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throb. Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a night.
Monty Smith comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298, and even 20 home runs and 83 runs batted in. In there, a base hit, and he's safe. Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory. Into the box now, Dallas Phillips. A ball and no strikes. The numbers on the year, 272 with 19 homers and an even 70 RBIs. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Coming to the plate now, Willie Cole, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right.
Meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Orlando Schultz, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Smith at third, Cole on second, Sweeney at first, 2 out in the inning. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So it's 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors. And 3 men left on base. Daniel Baca, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Striding into the box, Brian Hannon. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Batting first. The first baseman, Corey.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Corey Esparza. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. In the air out toward right field. Blackwell is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Milton Otto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The relay, but he is in there.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Into the box, Michael Lopez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Blackwell is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Second inning set to go, and next will be the speed threat, Casey Quick. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Daniel Baca, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Count still at 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, McGee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Too high, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Tyler Blackwell would swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not stepping in, Tiny Ryan. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And that's in there, base hit.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Justin.
To the plate now, Justin Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Baca has pitched a little more than 160 innings in this campaign, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. They set, and the 2-0 pitch. Baca has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty B, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And there's 1 down now.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
At the plate now, Edwin Miles, as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Blackwell is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bruce Cartwright. Yes, he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1, no strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Tyler Blackwell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. He's set. Here it comes. Monty Smith is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fouled off. That misses. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Monty Smith goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Dallas Phillips will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, another run. This guy is a money run producer.
A base hit in his first trip. Otto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So striding forward now, Nate Sweeney. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swinging a drive and a ball sent out to deep left center field. This is into the bullpen, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, every once in a while, these speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Orlando Schultz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamby is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Now to the plate, Brian Cannon, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there it goes towards second, and it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. He's running again. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him. Settling in now, Casey Quick. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Daniel Baca will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
This is line to left. Miles is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another chance. McGee, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled away. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Milton Otto. Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Michael Lopez.
So now to the plate, Michael Lopez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Blackwell is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Tiny Ryan. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Justin Martinez, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackwell is there, 2 down. Into the box, Edwin Miles. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in the outfielder, Tyler Blackwell. First pitch of the at-bat. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0.
Out 1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Abe Laws will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. At the plate, Monty Smith, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, 1-2.
From the stretch. Misses, ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-2. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dallas Phillips. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 is a sinker that gets a swinging strike.
2 strikes.
A man at third with 1 away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the stretch. This is popped up. Martinez moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 25, Willie Cole.
Digging in to try it again, Willie Cole. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out. Nope, upstairs.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. Men on third with 2 down. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch, hit to short, reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Scott Franchise will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Scott Franchise.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play. 28 home runs and 97 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number one. Ready once again, Brian Cannon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now back. Number 54.
Now at the plate, Blake Hamby. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
2-0 now. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out, nobody on. Weak roller right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. J.J. Zemecki will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Nate Sweeney.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Zemecki playing here in his age 31 season. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So digging in now, Orlando Schultz. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Nobody out, runner on first. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. Casey Quick waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Bends into the zone for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped him up. Esparza over to his left. 1 out.
The batter, the shortstop, Casey Quick.
Now batting, Casey Quick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hamby is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Daniel Baca.
Ready for another shot now, Daniel Baca. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey!
Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I don't know if you constitute that as a great piece of hitting. Certainly love the result. I have no idea how he takes a slider, potentially outside and off the plate, and pulls it for a homer.
Now batting, number 3.
Into the box, McGee. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on it. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Standing in now, Tyler Blackwell. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Two balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Two out here and a runner at second. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Brett Sanders gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Monty Smith, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. The 66ers lead this one 7-0. At the plate, Corey Esparza 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The first baseman, Corey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
A bouncer to the left side. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Milton Otto. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty. One man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In now, Michael Lopez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Stepping in now, Tiny Ryan. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2. Here it comes. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Schultz will put this one away, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 7-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Dallas Phillips. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Sharp ground ball to third. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 25, Willie Cole.
At the plate, Willie Cole, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled away. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. And he fouls this one off. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Nate Sweeney, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Barehanded at his knees. Touche, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning correct.
Leading off the inning, Justin Martinez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bungle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Strike taken up in the zone. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Edwin Miles. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brett Sanders.
Saul Worthing will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Smith is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. James Ray enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Orlando Schultz. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Casey Quick, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 0 count. Here it is. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1.
Nope. Catching that.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now back, the pitcher, Daniel Vaca.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Vaca. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Miles is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in, Brian Cannon. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Striding in, Blake Hamby. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cole will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 7, Corey Esparza.
Stepping up now, Corey Esparza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
So now to the plate, Milton Otto. A ball and no strikes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 7-3 game. Michael Lopez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96. You have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point. One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Francisco Betancourt takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Francisco Betancourt.
Into the box, Tiny Ryan, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery.
Oh, that's just out.
grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Ninth inning coming up. It's now 7-3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. McGee, he's 1 for 4 for the game.
Number 3.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the ninth. The 1-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. In now, Tyler Blackwell. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Miles will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Monty Smith.
Stepping in, Monty Smith. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And a ball, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0 home. This one's down to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
At the end of the day, it's all about result. He didn't do one thing right from an offensive standpoint, but you know what? Enoug's enough.
At the plate now, Dallas Phillips. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes.
I got 3 and 2.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The next 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Willie Cole. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Nate Sweeney will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Looking to minimize the damage here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
John Lawton takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Orlando Schultz will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
So striding in, Casey Quick. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside. The 1-1 home.
Nope, outside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 out, bases loaded. Fouled away. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The 66ers are out on top 9-3. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Justin Martinez.
Justin Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1, here's the pitch.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Edwin Miles, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. And it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, the pitcher, John Watson.
Andrew Arellano will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll make the catch to end it as the 66ers have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Uranus jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Daniel Baca picks up his team-leading 13th win. Bruce Cartwright is tagged with just his first loss of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs, 12 hits. 2 errors, they left 8 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs on 7 hits. 2 errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.